how should those men actually go about stepping into the dating game while also pursuing and accomplishing their goals?
So it's really important that men are clear and very conscientious of their goals and their values, right? Because when you actually meet someone, your goals and values need to be in line with who you want to spend a long-term relationship with, whether that's a marriage or not. That's very, personal. And I don't think that they may change a little bit, like from college to like, maybe 10 years after college. But for the most part, you kind of know already what your life goals and what your values are. And it's okay to bring in and start dating people, because you're not going to necessarily find it. Okay, I'm ready. Like I'm Joe. I'm 42. Okay, I'm a high-powered lawyer. I've got my career. I bought the house. Now I just need a wife, right? Well, it's much harder as you get older too, right? Because you're committed. This guy's committed to his job, so he's
Like, in what ways have you seen the feminist movement affect dating today?
the way just on that last one, I've seen it. The gender confusion, right? The gender role confusion.
Mm.
And I say, if you're a confident man, if you know who you are, and that's really, really important, right? It's like getting really comfortable with and owning your authentic self. Because once you know who you are, you will attract who you want to attract. You'll attract the right person for you. So it's really getting men confident in their own skin, and then allowing them to be okay with the man to still be a masculine. And I'm not saying submit completely. When you say submit, I don't think that means, okay, yes, honey, I'm going to stay home and bake you apple pies all day and rear the children and like allow you to tell me what to do. I think having equality in a partnership is also really important. But where is that with you both? That's something that you guys kind of really have to delve into. But when you know who you are and what you want, you will attract that. I promise it. Men should approach women, because that's another energy that I'll tell you. There's another with women that are successful, and I hate to say just successful women because that's not always the case, but women still want men to chase, even if it's like asking us out or saying, I find you very attractive. Would you be interested in going on a date with me, or whatever it is? But I think that the complaints from women that I get is that men are too wishy-washy or too soft, or they're not asking them out. It's like they're having to ask them out. In the first couple dates, I think the men should really put the energy in. If you find someone attractive, it's okay to say hello. It's okay to say, without being creepy, because I think there's also a fine line, right? It's how you approach women. And I definitely teach them how to approach in the right way. I think that it really depends on the situation where you're meeting them. But I think what it is and what I take away from that moment is really paying attention, right? Men can say like this guy Chip, who's like telling her, brings her an apple martini instead of a dirty martini, and thinking that all women like apple martinis, and thinking that all women will be attracted to him and his cheesy one-liners, and it works on 80% of women, but not her. So
Yeah.
it's like paying attention and listening. I think it's really, really important that a lot of guys just want to hear what they want to hear, or they're not really listening.